Hello everybody, May here, and welcome to this, third? Fourth gameplay? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Of, Lord Winklebottom Investigates. So, we did get a whole bunch of stuff here. We're trying to figure out more about, our mysterious ways of getting into certain things, so...
I'll use the tape when I connect something else to this. I'd really rather not. A large white sheet.
Oh, this light sheet is for, who do you call? For... Crumple.
No, I don't think this is...
Toilet sheets.
I have reservation... no.
Gelfrey, come on.
A photograph of Constance, just... Where we met, where we got engaged, where we married, where Constance was born. Any ideas, old...
You know, I think we have everything we need to perform the autopsy now.
Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Let me take the needle and thread and I'll get on with it. Right, I'll just get ready.
Kiss the cook.
I'm not
Oh
very
my
sure
God.
about this apron. Oh well, here we go then.
The freaking knife is so short. Can you imagine just getting autopsied by like a regular knife? I mean, super sharp one, but oh my God. That is just, you know. That is quite gruesome.
Is that it?
Ooh, all that blood. I mean, he is pretty tiny, you know that, right, Lord Winklebottom?
Yes, all done. He was murdered, all right. Saltwater poisoning. Somebody must have tainted the water in his pipe network.
Dude, did you not see all the freaking salt that was by the well the last time we went? Good lord.
And salt water would kill him.
Yeah, because it's freshwater.
Yes, he's a freshwater animal. Couldn't survive in salt.
Can you estimate the time of death?
Poor chap probably only died shortly before the maid found him, but the salt could have been put into the system hours earlier. There's no way to know when the killer struck.
So we know how he was killed, but not when. That makes it hard to nail down a suspect. If it could have been done at any time, anybody could have done it.
Time for a bit of detective work then. Talk to suspects, fill up the old notebook, what?
Indeed, there's a villain on this island, and it's up to us to bring him, or her, to justice. Come, Frumple, the game is a hoof.
I love how it says the game is a hoof.
He doesn't have anything else on him. Different seats for small, medium and large posteriors. Saves accidents with smaller animals falling in the bowl. Most considerate.
Alright, I think let's go. What do we have here now? Dust sheet. Okay. So, the one thing to do to definitely look back at the submarine. Oh, here we go.
Perhaps we should discuss the incident. Do you have any idea who would want to kill poor Gilfrey?
Not a clue, old thing. Not a clue.
He had no legal problems. Nothing that could suggest a motive?
No motive?
Nothing that I knew about, and I would have known.
How about the old will? There's always a big kerfuffle about the will in cases like this, at least in my experience.
Nothing out of the ordinary. With his wife dead, just about everything goes to Constance.
Just about everything?
Oh, there was an amount set aside for the staff, to ensure they were well looked after. Not enough to kill for, though.
And what can you tell us about what happened to Gilfrey?
Hard to say, old thing. I mean, there was no
I love how he
shortage
always
of
keeps
folks
calling me old
coming
thing.
and going, so it really could have been anybody. Quite
You don't know anybody else here?
not one of them. I've known Gilfrey for years, but not socially. I just dealt with his legal matters.
Thank you, Mr.
I guess we're gonna ask everybody then.
Reverend, could we talk about the incident? What can you tell us about the incident last night?
Alas, not a jot. I arrived here and went to my room for some peace and quiet before the big event. By the time I came down, poor Gilfrey had already passed.
You saw nothing unusual.
I wish I could help you, but no, I'm afraid I did not.
He's no help.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
I'm not a fan of the chameleon.
If we could talk about the incident for a moment. What can you tell us about Gilfrey's death?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I wasn't in the mansion at the time. I live elsewhere on the island. I prefer the solitude. It allows me to focus on my work.
How was your relationship with Gilfrey?
I was very grateful to him for offering me work. Many people aren't quite so open-minded, you know.
You don't know of anybody who would wish him harm.
Not at all. He wasn't exactly outgoing, at least in the time I knew him.
But you got along with him well.
So they say.
As well as could be expected. Like most people, he underestimated me. I'm capable of far more than the work he allowed me to do, Mr. Winklebottom. But I'm used to being underappreciated.
Because you're, you know.
Indeed. Not the sort of work a woman is supposed to do, don't you know? I have to work twice as hard as the others for a quarter of the recognition.
Most frustrating, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, she has a motive, but, you know, who knows.
And on top of that, I can't even get a lab coat my size with pockets in it. It's just infuriating.
Pockets are everything.
Thank you, Miss Price.
Alrighty. Time to investigate the other people. I wonder if the constable is up. Oh, here's Sloth.
Ambrose, I regret to inform you that your master is deceased.
I know, sir. Ms. Clutterbuck was kind enough to break the news to me.
Do you have any idea who the rotter might be?
Alas, no, sir. My master was a kind soul. It's hard to imagine anybody wishing him harm.
Tell me about how you got trapped in the attic.
Well, sir, it was like this. I was in the attic sorting through a few of the
His
master's
accent's a little
belongings.
weird.
It's awful messy up there, so I've taken it upon myself to do a spot of spring cleaning.
Go on.
Well, sir, while I was tidying, somebody else came in and started rooting through the boxes. It's dark up there, so they didn't notice me at first.
Who was it?
Well, alas, that I can't tell you, sir. Much as they didn't see me, I couldn't see very much of them.
Most unfortunate.
Anyway, I must have made a sound because I startled them. I tried to give chase, but they ran out the door, slamming it shut. Must have done some damage because it got jammed.
The rotter locked the door at the bottom of the stairs too.
I suppose they must have thought old Ambrose here saw them and wanted to keep him out of the way, at least for a short while. But what were they looking for, I wonder? Thank you, Ambrose.
Now the papers are here.
I say, I didn't notice these before. They must have...
Let me see. Huh. They're a load of hoof-written.
Well, we know a B at least. These letters seem a touch one-sided, and if they are from... Madam? About the incident. What do you know about the incident?
I have tried to speak to the spirits, but there is a veil over these events. All is cloudy to me.
A load of rot.
Yeah.
Rumple, do be polite.
Oh, maybe you're right, Doctor. Recently, I find myself wondering if my powers are real after all. Perhaps it's all in my head.
You're doubting your abilities.
I might not be the only one. Think about it. An animal of science brought me here. Maybe he didn't believe either. Maybe he planned to put me to the test. If he did, I don't know that I would have passed.
How well did you know Gilfrey?
Aristotle, not well. I knew dear Ethelberta for many years, almost since I was a Creer. I remember she was so excited when Aristotle proposed to her. He always seemed such a kind soul.
Then you don't know why anyone would have done him in?
Gracious, no. Please find out what caused this terrible tragedy, Lord Winklebottom. I fear his soul will not rest until you do.
Poor
Thank you
man.
for your time, madam. Now, about the incident. Do you know anything about what happened?
Not a thing, darling. I hid away in here when I arrived. It gets so tiresome being in public, you know. So many questions, demands for autographs and all.
Well, since you mention it, I have a piece of paper here. Maybe you could...
Rumple, this is not the time. What can you tell us about Gilfrey?
I don't know him at all. No idea why he invited me. Truth be told, when I saw that journalist, my blood ran cold.
Why?
A lady has secrets, darling. Things she might want to keep away from her adoring public. I was worried Gilfrey might have discovered something about me and was planning on sharing it with the world.
What do you have to hide? That's the thing.
Farewell, Dame C.
Alright, so I guess next would be... Beryl.
Turning to the incident then. Please tell us in detail what you know about the incident.
Well, my lord, as you know, I discovered the master dead a short while before you arrived. The other guests were here, and I'd been helping them to their rooms. I went to find the master, and there he was. Dead. Oh, it was horrible.
And you didn't see anything strange before that?
Well, at the time, I thought it odd that Ambrose wasn't helping with the guests. Oh, but I never dreamed he'd been locked up there in the attic all that time.
Are you aware of anybody who might have had a grudge against Gilfrey?
Well, my lord, Pumphrey seemed most vexed of late. Said he overheard the master discussing getting rid of somebody on the telephone. He thought it was him because of an incident in the vegetable garden.
Oh, Pumphrey's
I'm sure
dead
it
now.
wasn't. I can't think what he overheard.
This might be a touch awkward, but we discovered some letters under your bed.
Oh, my lord, you didn't read them, did you?
And how? So you're B then? And I take it old Aristotle Gilfrey was A.
Oh, my lord, I didn't mean anybody to see those
Oh,
letters.
no.
They're just a silly
An
old
affair?
goat's idle fantasy. The master was kind, but never showed me any interest.
And you wished him to?
More than anything, my lord. But it wasn't his way. He was still devoted to the mistress, and nobody would change that.
God.
Especially not somebody like me.
Wow, okay.
Turning to the incident then. Miss Clutterbuck, it strikes me you might have had a somewhat uneasy relationship with the victim.
Uneasy?
Oh, no, sir. The master was very kind to me.
Not as kind as you'd have liked, though.
I suppose I can't blame him. A person in his position couldn't be seen with somebody like me. He just wouldn't be proper.
Well, quite so.
I fancy I might have resented him for it a bit.
You might have resented?
My lord, if only things had been different.
Oh my, okay.
Did you ever discuss this with him? Perhaps he might have felt the same way you did.
Oh, my lord. I just couldn't. The shame of it.
The shame. Okay. Well, this has
Thank you,
been
Miss Clutterbuck.
enlightening. Holy crap, okay. Alright, who else we haven't talked to? I think we have to go and talk to... the daughter and the fiancé.
Perhaps we could...
Oh, no,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Farewell.
So we gotta ask the cat.
If we could discuss the incident last night. Do you know anything about the circumstances of Gilfrey's death?
Not a jot, old thing. I mean, any one of us could have done it, couldn't we? People coming and going for this big event. I say, it could even have been you, or Dr. F here.
How dare you, sir? I'm a doctor. I would never.
Steady on, old thing. He was just making a point. How well did you know Admiral Gilfrey?
Never met the fellow. I mean, Connie has talked about him, of course, but we never actually met.
So you don't know who might have wanted to kill...
Not a clue, old thing. Isn't it usually a family thing? Inheritance and all that?
Alas, his only family is poor Miss Gilfrey. And you, once you're married, of course.
Right, yes, I suppose so. If he'd allowed the marriage, of course. I don't think the old boy approved of me, truth be told. Like my own family, I suppose. I say, you're not suggesting we had anything to do with this, are you?
I'm not suggesting anything at the moment, sir. Mr. Spode mentioned Constance's inheritance. It would be rather substantial, I believe.
Oh, rather. I mean, jolly rotten luck and all, but she'll be a rich woman now.
And you a rich man if you're to marry her.
I say, well, that's a fine thing, isn't it?
Oh, the eyes.
That's rude of you, old thing. What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, just pointing out the facts.
Well, you can get that idea out of your head right away. The nerve of you. I mean, really, it's just too much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Are we missing anybody? I don't think we are. Gonna go to the jetty.
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to hold my breath for long periods. I'll use the tape when I connect something. I'll use the tape when I... No, I don't think...
Okay.
No. I have
Guess let's just go back, figure something out. I don't know. Okay. Should we look in the attic again? I don't think there's anything in here. Else. Machine.
Doesn't seem to do anything. I think it needs a coin to operate it.
I'm sure we can find a coin or two around the place somewhere.
Okay.
This trunk is full of various knickknacks, trinkets, old tools, and so on. I can't take all of it. Maybe if there's something specific I needed.
Okay, so that's done. Let's go back. Where the heck would we find a coin? Oh, wasn't there a coin on... Oh, okay, I know.
I don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
Okay, I think I know. There's a coin, I think, on the table.
A photograph of...
This going back and forth, man. Yep, there's a coin. I cannot grab the coin. Why? We need this coin. Oh. Okay, well, that doesn't work. The heck would we find the coin?
Any ideas, old thing?
Bit rum that somebody pinched those coins. Who around here might have done it?
Someone who pinched coins. The only thing I could think of is the cat.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh, wait a minute. I think maybe the priest? No.
Well, goodbye.
God be...
Poor Mr. Pumphrey.
I say, you don't think this had anything to do with us messing around with that water system, do you?
Oh, I don't suppose so, no. On balance, I'm certain this was just a terrible but entirely unrelated accident. Thank you,
Who
Miss
does
Bright.
penny pinching?
Ah, look at him here, the prime...
Oh, maybe the llama?
Madam,
No.
thank you for your time. Dame Seal is happy.
Oh, your bill.
I have reason to believe you might have accidentally placed a quantity of coins into your bill.
Oh my word! However did these get here? Well, perhaps you should take them, darling, and let us not make.
So she was stealing
any
coins,
mention.
okay.
Ugh, they're all wet. Here, Frumple, you're more used to bodily fluids than I. You keep these, and I'll just take the one we need.
Oh, charming.
Theft.
It seems to me, Dame, that you're making something of a habit of purloining items that don't belong to you.
And you're a damn thief.
Oh, darling, it's true, it's true. I just can't
Ah.
help myself. So many pretty shiny things.
So many pretty
Getting
tiny
happy
shiny
with me,
things.
Don't you think?
I see. It's really not acceptable behaviour, though.
Everybody's allowed one dirty little habit, aren't they, darlings? It's such a little thing, really. They make such a fuss about it.
They?
The theatre owners said I'd ruined the play. It was the Meerkats of Venice. Well, how was I to know they needed all three of those silly boxes? I left them one, but the others were so sparkly. I just had to have them, darlings.
You mean you stole props in the middle of the play? I take it they fired you.
Yes, darling. They replaced me. Replaced me! And it was all hush-hush, of course, but I didn't work in theatre again. These days I'm lucky to get booked for a cabaret night at the Darby and Joan Club.
Oh, that's your fault.
Most distressing, I'm sure.
To think my career would meet such an ignoble end. Oh, darlings, you should have seen me in my prime.
In your
All
prime.
the greats, Shakespeare, the primates of Penzance, waiting for Doggo. Oh, I was marvellous, darlings, simply marvellous.
Simply marvelous.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
Okay, at least we got the coin now. I'm gonna go up to the attic again.
Without a call. I'll just pop this in here and...
It's working. It's working. Let me see, dash it all.
Oh my
I
god.
say, there's a nude fellow in a bath. You know, he looks somewhat familiar.
Oh my, it's the priest.
Well...
Ooh, what a sexy specimen.
Well, I'll be jiggered.
I think perhaps we should endeavour to never watch that again.
Yes, quite so, old thing. Quite so.
Okay, this is kind of funny. Let us talk to the priest. He probably felt embarrassed. That's why he locked Ambrose in. Time to talk.
Ah, Reverend, there's something rather delicate I wish to discuss with you. Quiet, Frumple.
What is it, my son?
Well, that is to say...
You were in a dirty movie.
Ah, bugger. I just knew it had come out at some point.
You don't deny it.
Would that I could, but no. I feared Gilfrey had discovered my secret. I suppose that's why we're all here, so he can reveal the terrible truth to the world.
What?
Surely not. Gilfrey wouldn't do something like that.
And why shouldn't he? Maybe he felt that it was the right thing to do, or maybe he was going to ask for money to keep my secret. In any event, perhaps I should be punished for my sordid past. I needed the money, you see. I was young and foolish.
The old church roof again. Couldn't you run a tombola or something?
I hadn't taken up the cloth then, you understand. In fact, in many regards, this is my way of atoning for that sin.
For being naked on screen?
Well, don't worry, Reverend. Your secret is safe with us.
How is it? That's a shame. It's a blasted funny story.
Oh, he was trying not to laugh.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Alright, I have this blasted thing over here. I still don't understand it.
Any ideas?
There are still a few gaps in the old notebook. Maybe we need to talk to people some more. Figure out...
We already talked to some people. Oh, wait. Ambrose. No, we already talked to Ambrose.
Thank you, Ambrose.
Still
Well,
knackered?
he seems dead to the world.
Poor fellow is knackered.
Thank you, Miss...
Who are we missing? The only other person I could think of is probably Constance, because she wasn't able to say anything.
Thank you.
We already talked to the lizard.
Farewell, Miss...
Oh, maybe the cat? No.
Thank you, sir.
Who are we missing? That's what I want to know. There's technically no one else here.
I'm really not...
Nothing we can do about the poor sod here.
He doesn't have...
Who else do we talk to? We talked to Ambrose. We talked... Nothing but Miss Pierce.
Thank you, Miss Price.
Miss Price, that's what I mean.
Farewell. Madam? Thank you for your time, madam. Any ideas, old?
There are still a few gaps in the old notebook. Maybe we need to talk to people some more, figure out possible motives.
So I guess we'll talk to the priest again, because he doesn't have the black point. Right, here we go.
Reverend, could we talk about the incident? I wonder if we could discuss what you were doing last night.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Well, we found your prayer book on the stairs to the attic. The same attic where Ambrose disturbed someone and got himself shut in.
You can't think I would do such a thing. I'm an animal of God, Winklebottom. I would never...
And yet, we found something up there that was of great interest to you, as you know.
All right, I admit I was trying to find that wretched machine. I thought I could destroy it and save my good name, but I heard somebody coming up the hall stairs, so I darted out of there and hid in the study. I suppose I dropped my book then.
Yeah, you did.
So you never actually went into the attic?
No, I swear I didn't, and I certainly didn't harm poor Aristotle.
Thank you, Reverend. That'll be all for now.
Okay, now we got that.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Okay, now we got that. Got the motives.
Any idea?
There are still a few gaps in the old notebook.
The only other thing, let me see, is Constance, right? Had a safe. Okay.
I'm not really inclined to start waiting. Hold on a moment, Frumple. Let's take stock. I'm rather afraid we're not getting anywhere with this investigation.
Does seem like a bit of a tricky one even for you. We have plenty of suspects, but little proof.
Quite. We seem to have got everything we can out of interrogating people, but we're still no closer to knowing who did it. It's so infuriating.
Pity old Gilfrey didn't let you know in advance what his plans were. Might have given us a clue as to why someone was so intent on stopping him.
We just lost touch over the years. He was busy with research, me with my work, and now it's too late. I should have made more of an effort.
Steady on, old chap, you weren't to know. That's just how life is sometimes.
I just need to solve this case. Catch the fiend who murdered my friend.
I say, what if we could get the Rotter to expose themselves somehow?
Yes, but how? Oh, but wait a moment. Yes, it could just work.
Oh, seance time.
Madame Lavinia, she's the key. If she could summon Gilfrey's spirit, he could name the murderer.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, old thing, but...
Yeah, I
well,
love that
that's
pause
a
of
load
silence.
Tosh, isn't it? There's no such thing
Loaded
as ghosts
tosh.
and spirits. Honestly, Winklebottom, you confound me at times.
Of course, we know it's nonsense, but the killer may not. If we can make it look authentic, a seance might cause the killer to reveal himself. If he thinks old Gilfrey's about to find him, we have to
that's why
escape,
we have the
or
sheets.
else own up before he was accused.
So all we have to do is fake a seance and wait for the killer to react. Genius. Or insanity. Honestly, I'm not sure which.
Perhaps both, my friend. Right, we should talk to our friendly medium about this. Madam? Madam, we may have a need of your, talents to help us solve this case.
My talents? Whatever can you mean, Lord Winklebottom?
Witchcraft. Voodoo. Whatever it is you call it. You know, having a chinwag with fellows who have kicked the bucket.
You really must have a wonderful bedside manner, Frumple, but as my candid colleague suggests, we wish to have discourse with the deceased.
You mean a seance? Oh, I don't know. They are difficult to perform. I'm not sure that I have the strength or the ability come to that.
Please, madam, you must. This may be our only chance to catch the killer, and I think you might be surprised by just how effective you are.
Very well, but I can't promise you'll get the answers you seek. We will need the others here to join paws with us. Let me know when you are ready.
Just so we know, what exactly will happen in this little shindig?
I will ask for 3 signs. First, a chill in the air, which will indicate a presence. Next, a ringing bell, so we know the spirit is here. Finally, a burst of flame as the spirit shows its power.
Well, we do have the
so
gunpowder.
we know the connection is strong.
And that's all?
No, then the spirit must show itself to us. It will appear in the room.
Blimey, how are we going to arrange all that?
Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now.
If I open this by hoof, everybody will see me. I need a way to invisibly open it from a distance.
Invisibly open it from a
spirit.
distance. Okay. I wonder, do I have everything?
I'm not going to open these unless...
The knife might help? Crowbar? Horse pipe?
Madam? Well, madam, we're...
Very well. Firstly.
No, I don't think...
Oh my god.
I'm not really inclined... No, I don't think...
The spirits see.
Oh god. Okay.
Madam? Well, madam, we're...
Very well. Firstly.
No. A large white... A roaring hot fire.
The
How the-
spirits.
Could ask Dr. Frumple.
Madam? Well, madam, we are ready.
Very well.
I didn't realize this was like a timed thing.
Firstly.
Frumple is lurking in the corner of the room. He doesn't approve of this sort... Any ideas, old...
We need to carry out this ridiculous seance plan of yours, I suppose.
The spirits.
Dame Sealy's habitat...
How the heck are we gonna make this work?
Thank you, Miss... I suppose now we know why this salt is down here. Question is, who brought it here and to what end?
Oh, that's easy. It was the killer, and they brought it to poison Gilfrey.
Very insightful, Frumple. Thank you.
There's something that we can do?
I have reservation. I'll use the tape when I...
I think what we're gonna do is we're going to...
Quiet man is to be believed.
I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stop here and figure out stuff more for the seance. I think we might be missing something. But guys, thank you so much for coming in and watching this new video of Lord Winklebottom Investigates. If you like this game, you liked what you see here, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Don't forget to leave some comments down below on what games I should play next. If you also want to see more, click that subscribe button for this channel. I do have a secondary channel called More Little Dragon Mei Ling for Twitch VODs. And also don't forget to follow me on my social media, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.